We're starting live. Now we're live. Good morning, everybody. I got after there.
So
You have to say good morning.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. People who's never gonna watch this on YouTube. Isaac on YouTube. This is not gonna be any use. That's how usually
No. Read a second on this.
His soul soared to
We're
heights,
getting
spiritual perfection as a result.
I can't hear what you're saying. What's the point of it?
And that's how this. It's Sadik's yearly date of passing, and his soul soars to sublime heights, spiritual perfection as a result of the college prayer recited by his dependents down below. Yet at the same time, he uplifts those who are bound to him, instilling them with a fortitude and inspiration and practices, teaching that the directives are surely limited to leader achieves to some realize. Get rid of tapping out. I did that.
Okay, well, I didn't hear what you said, so I'm reading it. I know you put in efforts to read it, which I appreciate, but you understand what you read?
Nope.
So I'm going to read it. Wait. Oh, you didn't know a word. What's the word?
On pizza.
I'm sorry. Okay. A plus. On a tzaddik's yearly date of passing, the soul soars to sublime heights of spiritual perfection as a result of the Kaddish prayer recited by his descendants down below. Yet at the same time, he uplifts those who are bound to him, instilling them with fortitude and inspiration to practice his teachings and directives. Surely, and a devoted leader chooses to celebrate the special day together with his flock. The Lubavitcher Rebbe. Especially coming from Lag BaOmer, we had that idea of celebrating a day of passing. I always have trouble with which word to use, because if it's a day of passing and we speak about how he's here and he celebrates with his flock, so it's a day of passing, a day of ascent. Like histalkus means like leaving. And then there's what's the other word for it? Yom HaHilula. Yom HaHilula. Right on Lag BaOmer we call it Yom HaHilula. Right? It's like, what does that mean? HaHilula. All right. What do you think? I should patch? Do you think you should switch to a different class because you can't handle 2 FiveAlives in a row? Or you think you should speak only thing you're
Sadik. Ow! How you sore there?
Greeting from grandson. It was no secret that Rabbi Schneerson Zalman of Levine regards himself as the spiritual higher of the Baal Shem Tov. Although the two had never met personally, at least not during the leader's lifetime. Whenever the Rebbe spoke of his grandfather, everyone knew to whom he referred. Every year on the festival of Shavuos, the Baal Shem Tov date of passing, the Rebbe himself led the prayer service and recited the mourner's Kaddish, just as one would do for a deceased biological parent. Afterwards, at a formal repast that he called grandfather's meal, he expounded on teaching of his saintly Desert, and often relate stories as well.
So, this one you're sitting here.
What's your word?
What?
What's your word?
Yearly. Hey. The reason I have to sit here is because I'm afraid of getting attacked by a Never stay. Where can I feel safe in this room? Okay. I don't know. Just saying, I need to feel safe. I get attacked every 10 seconds by a khas. My jewel or something. My headphones were going to touch. My face, going to poke me in my chest where I was sore from going to the gym 2 days ago. Haven't got the. The gym for the first time in like a year and a half a year. And then now I don't want to go to the gym because then I just gonna punch me there, poke me there because even though I'm sore. It's just like, why am I telling you this?
Nice. Date. Big. 1 year at the annual meal. What? Oh, your middle. Hold on. At some point during the feast, the Rebbe was one. Okay, I'm gonna redo this one. Okay. It was no secret that Rabbi Shneur Zalman of Iyar regarded himself as the spiritual heir of the Baal Shem Tov, although the two had never met personally, at least not during the latter's lifetime. Whenever the Rebbe spoke of his grandfather, everyone knew to whom he referred. Every year on the festival of Shavuos, the Baal Shem Tov's date of passing, the Rebbe himself led the prayer services and recited the Mortar's Kaddish, just as one would do for a deceased biological parent. Afterwards, at a formal repast that he called grandfather's meal, he expounded on teachings of his saintly predecessor and often related stories as well. At some point during the feast, the Rebbe was wont to say, "Welcome!" aloud, and all the guests would understand that the Baal Shem Tov himself had just arrived. Whoa. Celebrating the passing of the Baal Shem Tov, and the Baal Shem Tov comes to the FiveAlive, a repast. I've never heard of that. Repast. What is that? I guess it means a meal of some sort. Also, interesting because Yitzhak Cooperman was just asking me if I consider him like my child. Does he like my son? And here we're speaking about Alter Rebbe.
Pretty cool. Yeah, I think it's pretty cool that he welcomed his my grandfather. Yeah. 1 year at the annual meal, some time passed, yet the Rebbe had still not voiced his customary salvation, salvation present at the basic occasion. Were three senior Chassidim, all of whom had known the Baal Shem Tov and wished to share their personal recollection. When one of them began to speak, the Rebbe suddenly interrupted them. The Baal Shem Tov has not yet arrived, explained the Rebbe matters of factually. He is presently urgent in the Gan Eden and Heavenly Academy. I think that's pretty cool that he interrupted them because he wasn't there, but
Yeah, what's my word?
Come check.
You see?
Come check.
What?
Come check.
No.
that's his
No,
Are you
it's
wasting time?
that's why I want to
You're done.
passing the death of
Come on, let's get a while.
The word is passing, so that means I pass. Watch. I'm walking through the wall. Like the videos they do. God, they did. Well, like they cover the like go ahead and use right place. So if you want to drive me crazy, I'll drive you crazy. How does it feel? Oh, you don't go to the gym, so it doesn't hurt as much.
I'll have you know. Oh, on his head. His cunning. Oh, coach, it's not so complicated. What we're learning now is it's like a mention. Let's learn. Should I just leave you? What do you think is better? To like give you attention in a negative way, and or to just like ignore it?
Ignore it.
Okay, so then what do you have to be here for?
Like
You don't have to be here.
I like to listen.
No, that's not what this is. Go to listen, go to a different class. No, that you know that's how it works. What do I want to say? Completely forgot. A short while later, the Rebbe finally announced, "Welcome!" for all to hear, thereby signaling to the assembled Chassidim that the anticipated guest of honor had arrived at last, and that they were now permitted to tell their stories. So now I ask you, what does that mean? Spiritually? If it's spiritually, why do you have to wait? I mean, it doesn't have to be here. So what does that mean he's here?
I just think it's rude that he interrupted them and saying that, wait, he's not here. Like, it's not nice. Like, someone's in the middle. It's like a principal saying this story. Wait, there's a student not here. Like, I don't really care if there's no student here.
Yeah.
Well, I think that it's pretty cool that he knows when his grandfather's here and when he's not. Oh, I forgot. My word is soul. Mate. Yeah. I think that. I mean. I guess they didn't really care. They might. Okay, yeah, he's not. I guess yeah. They said we can't really speak yet because the guest isn't here yet. But I get it. I guess. I don't get it. I don't like that he had to say, wait, he's not here. But I like that he gets to like say, yeah, welcome, welcome, and everyone like understands, yeah, who he's saying to. But yeah, but I mean, I think it is, yeah. Never mind.
You stop talking, please. I lost the page. What's wrong with it? Jesus is my word. Is not the second word is Christ. You got another text. What's the word? Wow.
Second one.
Spiritual. Perfection. Sword. My chest. Which Isaac poked. Why? Are you happy that I went to the gym, or you're like, so why are you making me bothering me over there? I'm not gonna want to go to the gym today because I'm sore and everyone bothers me there. My daughter was under my bed today. Every time I tried to reach it out, would kill me over here. I need to find a better strategy to get my shit. So did a crazy workout, and hopefully I'll be able to do another one today. And then I think you want to work out together today. You want to work out together today?
2 elevation. If you want, I'll do push-ups with you right now. 40 push-ups. You ready? Tonight's the 40th night of the Omer. Last night I did 39 push-ups. Well, yeah. Every night of the Omer, we did it. And that's why it's like a little bit hard, but you can do it. Because if you just add one every single day, you can do one more push-up than you did yesterday. It's possible, right? So if you start from 1 and you build up, amazing. I'm telling you, I've discovered a genius idea. Just to add 1 every single day. I want to figure out for the other next years to do the stomach, the core. No, to do some kind of workout for the stomach. You know what I mean? No. It's not. First of all, it's got to be something that you don't need any apparatuses. You don't need something in order to do it. Like a push-up, you don't need anything, just your body. And second of all, got to be something that you could do anywhere. So that's why it's a tough time to figure out. Oh, that's it. Okay, thank you very much, everybody. Have a wonderful day.
We have 8 minutes.
Yeah, we said after the story, we're going to stop.
Oh.
Yehi HaMelech.